What's really unique about stuffing in New England is there's always some form of seafood. This is a family tradition that I grew up with in New England. So, first off, let's get all our veg prepped. In New England, they do something called baked stuffed quahogs, where they take a giant sea clam, stuff it with sausage and breading, and they bake it in the shell. This is a Thanksgiving version of that, so that's how this came to be. English breakfast sausage. You can leave it in the casing, but I find that it's a little troublesome to eat. All right, so I'm gonna start up some heat here, and I'm gonna start with a little bit of duck fat. This will render out and will give it such a lovely richness, and we're gonna add in our sausage. So to break up the sausage, this is actually one of my favorite tricks. Your potato masher. You may think to yourself, this is a lot of vegetables, but as the vegetables cook, they're gonna cook down. So the vegetables are starting to weep out their own natural juices. Now it's time to add in the carrots, garlic, thyme, and sage. Then we're gonna deglaze with some white wine. I'm gonna let that cook out. We're gonna let that reduce down by 3/4 to almost sack. Now it's time to add the clams and our stock. Gonna bring that up to a boil. Now I'm gonna throw in my parsley so it cooks, but it doesn't saute. Now it's time to take this off and start making our stuffing. Here's a little trick for you. Use your baking pan as a method to measure your amount of bread you need for your stuffing. I'm gonna put some of my liquid and my goodies into the bottom. If I put it all in at once, it's gonna make it difficult to mix everything. Okay, we're gonna add a little more stock. I have more duck fat. The duck fat will melt in there and it'll give it a really nice, oh yeah. Now I'm gonna add some beautiful microplaned fresh lemon zest. What I'm doing right now is I'm allowing the bread to hydrate. You don't wanna bite into your stuffing and have a dry lump in the middle. That would really kind of ruin that Thanksgiving meal. I'm gonna place it in a preheated 385-degree oven. All right, so it looks like, well, that looks dynamite. Now I'm gonna let this rest for a minute. We're gonna need one of these. Oh wow, this is nice. Exactly what it should be. I want more. I think I'm just gonna eat stuffing for dinner. Mmm.